Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. So this week we've got some new add-on packs to check out, and very excitedly, Voiceapalooza is going on right now. For those of you who don't know, last year we participated in Wes Johnson's Voiceapalooza charity for raising money for Alzheimer's, and we made a mod in a single day, and we're doing something similar again this year, and that is right around the corner. But before we get into the mod news, of course, we got to thank our patrons. You guys are the best. You guys make sure that we're not dipping into our pockets to cover various dev costs, like all the software as a service subscriptions that we need, and server hosting fees, etc. So I'm going to shout out a handful of you today, and there are a fair number of you because we've had a recent little explosion. So it must have gotten a boost in the SS player base. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to shout out a few of you today. If I missed you and you did join up recently, don't worry. I'll have another video following right behind this one as it's almost patch day. So huge shout out and thanks to Gregory Nelson, Warren Alloy, go with Alloy, Jessica Frost, Neil Price, Weaver, Nate F, Goldoga, Draxomnia Entertainment, and Israel Michael Garcia. Thank you guys all, and I hope I didn't butcher any of your names too badly. All right, let's get into the new add-on packs. There's quite a pile of them. The first of which we're going to cover is one that snuck in on the 28th of March. And as you guys have probably noticed over the past few years, that I always release these videos on the 28th of the month to make sure that we can always get one in on February and not non-leap year months. And so I missed this one that snuck out on a day that I released the video. So this first one is Mystic Rogue's Plotcraft, which adds originally, or the top of the mod description says 11, but I counted 16. Looks like 16 building plans for a mix of 2x2 and interior. So if you go check this out, there are quite a lot of new building plans for you. Some of them involve Creation Club content, others do not. So go check out Mystic Rogue's Plotcraft for SS2. Next up, we have got Trader's Paradise. And this is a single building plan, and it's a very unique one. What it does is it produces new goods for your general stores. So on the industrial class, we have a class you unlock later called Production, which actually makes new items to enhance the amount of items that your commercial plots will have available for sale. This is by CWiz, and this is a way to convert all those extra surplus caps you have in your settlement into new goods for your general stores. So check out Trader's Paradise by CWiz. Next up, we've got an HQ add-on. These are rare, and I am very excited for this one. So this is by Pesky Fox. I can't say certain letters today. Pesky Fox, Pesky's Cozy HQ. I think it's because I have extremely bad allergies right now. Any of you who caught my stream the other day knows I was choking on my words, and it's continuing today. But Pesky has got this really cool HQ add-on pack with a lot of new options, and I've actually been in communication with Pesky about adding a bunch of new room configs, which are something that we put in the base of SS2 to allow for more unique combinations. So Pesky's got some big plans for this HQ add-on, so if you're a fan of HQ, definitely go grab this. Speaking of HQ, one of the issues, if you grab this add-on, you might run into is that sometimes when you queue up changing rooms, so if you use the full automation system and you decided, hey, I want to use some of Pesky's designs, you might run into an issue where the project gets stuck in your task list. I have a fix for that. It will be in the next patch, which should be out just a few days after this video is going out. So the fix for that is coming right behind this, so don't let that stop you from grabbing Pesky's Cozy HQ. All right, next up, we've got Sim Satan's Wasteland expansion, or Shago My Jago. It's hard to know which one to go with there because there's the created by listed on the Nexus, and then the label up in the corner of the actual image. So Shago My Jago's Wasteland expansion, we'll go with that one. And Shago has got a bunch of building plans. So we've got 4 new currently, 2 martial and 2 agricultural, that are available for you guys to check out. So you should go grab SGO Wasteland Expansion by, I don't know which one to go with. We'll go with Shago My Jago. Put that right in the header image. That must be the one to go with. Next up, we have got the Sim Settlements 2 Donation Conveyor System by ThunderSpark91. This is a really cool idea. So this basically adds another Contraptions DLC type object that you can add into your crazy contraption. And this one will take items that are stored in it and donate them to the SS2 system. So you can set up some crazy system that takes certain items that you don't need, or maybe you just want to have it chew through your junk and find certain items and dump them into the SS2 donation system. Also has a terminal that you can configure certain options with this. Well, I'm sure it's using the existing terminal, but it has controls so that you can control how the actual donation is handled. So check out the donation conveyor system by Thunderspark91. Now, as I mentioned in the last news video, we did shut down the city plan contest, and so I am going to celebrate every new city plan that gets released on Nexus, and this month we had a new one by, I don't know if this is Koger or K-Ogre. I really want to say K-Ogre because I want to give the ogre their due in true Shrek form. This is Abernathy Farmtress, and this makes use of the Settlement Ambush Kit Creation Club content. So this is going to be very combat focused with the name Farmtress. How could you expect it to be anything else? So grab Abernathy Farmtress by K-Ogre or Koger. And then last but certainly not least, we've got V's very late Plotapalooza entry, and that is Power Armory, and this is an interior martial armory. So if you're looking for a power armor themed armory in the interior plots, V's got you covered, and that is available now. All right, so that covers the add-ons for this month. If I ever miss one, like I missed Mystic Rogues before, don't hesitate about getting in touch with me however you can, whether it be through DMing on the Sim Settlements forums, or if you know somebody who knows me, go through them. And I am, of course, happy to add those to the list. I don't want to miss any. I try to comb through the entire Sim Settlements 2 category for the past between videos, and but I'm sure occasionally I miss one. So my apologies if I've missed any of yours out there. All right, now let's talk charity. So Wes Johnson puts on this cool charity called Voiceapalooza. He's partnered up with Fallout for Hope, and they are always raising money to fight Alzheimer's, which is an amazing cause because Alzheimer's is freaking terrifying. I have seen what happens in my own family, and I am definitely on board for helping out raise money for the Alzheimer's Association and helping out Wes with this charity. So last year, we ended up getting about a dozen of us together, and we made Trunks Malfunction, which you guys can play now. It's on Nexus. And we did the entire production, other than writing, in a 12-hour window. It was absolutely insane. And this year, we're going to do it slightly differently to help with the fact that we've got all these people on different time zones. So yesterday, at the time of this, I would have already done the live stream where we polled the audience to get ideas. So you guys, some of you probably already saw that yesterday. If not, should be still up on my channel. And then we take all the results of those polls, and we have a pair of writers who are going to go through and write a little story for the quest mod, write some dialogue for a companion character, and they're going to have until the night before we do the build event, and that build event is going to happen on June 8th and part of June 9th. We have a 28-hour window, very odd amount, didn't do 24 hours, and that's going to not only give us time to make sure we have everything functioning and stapled together. For those of you who witnessed last year's, you'll know that we had a lot of problems at the end of it. Like in the last 4 or 5 hours, like everything kind of fell apart. I worked till wee hours in the morning trying to get it working, and then eventually had to just go to bed and pick it up in the morning. So this time we're baking in that extra time to try and fix issues. But also we have a lot of people from different time zones. So for some folks, the 12-hour window that I picked just did not work for them. So then they only had like 4 or 5 hours to work on stuff. So this way they can pick a time block within that 28 hours that works well for them. So we're timing it out. It's going to start 8 a.m. Central Time, June 8th, and we're going to go right up until when the Microsoft Xbox Showcase starts, which is 10 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Central. We'll use all our times in Central to keep it standard. So 8 a.m. Central, June 8th, till noon Central, June 9th. So that'll be a Saturday and Sunday. So you'll have a cascade of streamers. We will have a website set up that I will post publicly once this thing launches, or maybe the day before, and you'll be able to see a grid of all the different people who are streaming the production. We're going to produce everything on the day, like I said, with the exception of writing. So we're going to get the voices recorded. We're going to build the quests out. We're going to have weapon modelers making new weapons. We're going to have somebody making a new outfit, a new player home. And we got a lot of known mod authors in the community. So Eleonora is doing the player home. Nieher and Schubergler are making weapons. Just an awesome cast of folks who are going to be helping us bring this thing to life. And I will post more information as we get it all locked down. This actually came together last minute again. Last year, the same thing happened. It came together last minute. Last year was because I didn't really know about it. And this year it came together last minute because the whole Voiceapalooza kind of got bumped. Originally, it was just in May, and it got pushed. So now part of it is in June, which better lined up with my schedule, and I was able to assemble this A squad and put this together. So keep an eye out on my channel. I'll post more details as we go in on Twitter, or X, and in my community tab on YouTube, and try and get those links over on Facebook as well. So keep an eye out for more information with specific details. But I will say that that time block, June 8th, 8 a.m. till June 9th, 12 p.m., pretty much a lock. Going to be a lot of people streaming together, trying to raise money for Alzheimer's and building a mod that you guys are going to be able to play, hopefully on June 9th, but at worst, like June 10th. So, new mod coming. You're going to get to see it built live. Would love to have you guys come out and support the cause. All right, guys. That is all for me. So, take care and enjoy the mods.